Tucked away in the Shenandoah Valley, Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to James Madison, father of the Constitution, and mother of some of the most electric crowds in all of college football when they come out to support the Dukes. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off.
Say what's up. Say what's up if you in here with me. Second round of the tournament. Say what's up. Say what's up. Say what's up. Say what's up if you in here. I hate getting ball first, I swear.
Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. He'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20.
Oh my gosh, I forgot. This is the... Oh my gosh, why is it... Sorry so fast.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll run the toss. Didn't get a whole lot.
It started so fast.
Picked up 1 or 2.
Well, this is a running back that gets stronger as the game goes on, and they try to get him going early on the toss play, Reese.
And if we start stretching the defense sideways, sometimes a little vulnerable in the middle later in the game.
Yeah, that might open an opportunity for a play action. Maybe fake the toss and see if you can get a tight end or a slot receiver down the middle of the field.
The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To the air, it's Barnett. It's complete to the left. Still running at the 40.
Oh,
the defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Oh my gosh, these runs... I didn't remember it being this bad. This playbook sucks.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. The give to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Six-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He'll try it again. And the Dukes get it past the sticks.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the 1st.
The Dukes are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. They'll go to the ground. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep tring to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Quarterback will audible. On third down, he drops the throw. Makes the catch. It's Ross. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
And the Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And another nice game by the offense. All right, defense. We got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
They got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in.
Yo, my red zone offense is so bad.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down for this offense. To the air, it's French. He's right on target. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Give to the single back.
I thought I read it.
Rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Ross. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
3 first downs is that alone. Just on this drive, the defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Oh.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going.
That guy's slow.
Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dukes.
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size, I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the skill.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's White. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Dropping back, it's French.
Oh, good pass.
Working that left side. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
That was a bad play. It's all rush though. Why is it rush?
I put them in the slot, let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Quarterback.
Get him.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. He's looking to throw. He wants to take the top off. And the ball is intercepted. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
Oh, my gosh.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. The play action fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
This defense will try to keep everything in front. And back to the air on 2nd down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Dukes! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. But a lot of time left. There's a bit of distance right now to be put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when your defense, you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. So much for the touchback. Here he comes.
Oh, snap.
Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback.
The dog.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown 1 in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
The give to
oh,
the
no.
at the
Man, I'm always doing something like that, yo. Good move. Good move. I'm always doing something like that. I don't know why I even did an all-out blitz like that. I don't know how I did that.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels.
Well, we won't do that ever again.
Sometimes when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Oh.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Hashtag West, and I'm feeling really rich.
Hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
I need to just do the original play. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining
doing
the
that.
lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Oh wait, I want to try this this thing. This formation just looks crazy to me.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. To throw, it's Barnett.
Oh, no.
Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to escape and get it himself. The expressway is wide open. Quarterback gets him.
Wow.
The 20.
Wow.
He's
Wow.
in the 10. Touchdown, James.
Did anyone see that? Did anyone see that just now? Did anyone watch that play just now? Did someone tell me that they seen it? Someone just comment, please, if you just seen this run. Someone just, I want to know if someone's seen it.
Running a long way and scoring a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 35-6. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. Out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on that.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's French. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
On 3rd down, going up top.
Oh, wow.
Makes the catch. It's Pop.
What? Why did you
Gets away
stop?
from one, finds room. Open runway ahead. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He wants it all. And it's picked off for the third time today.
When you get in the red zone, you can see as a defense, you get into your drops really quickly and you get your eyes on the quarterback. And you try to read his eyes and break on the football. It's such tight windows to throw in. Great job by the defender breaking on the ball, creating the interception.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, James Madison.
No, his run defense is good for some reason. At the 1 yard line, it's really good. Did anyone see that run? Excuse me.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield.
That's picked.
And
it should have been.
Incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
That's a great job by the DB playing the ball in the air. You see it all the time. DBs kind of get turned around. The wide receiver goes up and makes a catch. No, sir. DB, great position, knocks the ball down for an incompletion.
2nd and 10 from their own 1, and they must take care of the football. Standing in his own end zone, he'll uncork another one. Got it in the middle, it's Knight. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in ridiculous situations. What a great job understanding where the 1st down marker is. I got to get a big gain, got to get that 1st down. Nice job, great nose for the 1st down.
Now the offense has it 1st and 10 from its own 11.
I don't know what I'm doing. Oh.
He leaves it with his back. Open space at the 25. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground. And you see the speed by the ball carrier there, Reese, picking up a huge chunk of yards.
Now, I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
And the Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Setting up the screen. At midfield, he's got room. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Great play by the defensive back, showing you his variety of skills. His ability to turn the hips, his speed running downfield, turning his head to locate the football and then swatting it away. You just can't do it better.
Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone.
Oh!
Good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots and they're being aggressive throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Quarterback checking off. Looking to throw it again. Starts to scramble to the left. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Can't change it.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
And this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Dukes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses at it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
And the Eagles will move the sticks with the first down.
Gain of 2. And that's good enough for a first down.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to move it through the air. Looking to take a shot. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. And he's going to try to return this one. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Ooh, and I love the running back here running into the blitz. He saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make the miss. That was a good play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He leaves it with the back.
Oh, good run.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they try the middle.
The animations is crazy work, bro.
Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defense.
I think he's just gonna run for now.
At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Just sweep.
Been showing them the run now.
Oh, fake just sweep. Oh, got me. Definitely got me.
Georgia Southern in a hurry. Quick time.
Definitely got me.
After the play.
I definitely thought that was a jet sweep coming.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to throw, it's French. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems.
Off he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
What a weapon this guy is, right? The tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, James Madison. And the pummeling has started.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And the extra point splits the uprights. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard
I did not expect for just to open up like that.
If you can't protect your
that was crazy.
It's hard to be successful. That's the
I'm gonna try that again. I'm gonna try a different one.
The offensive coordinator has no
let's try that one.
answers, and this defense has been
this one too. Oh, I got nobody another. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Back to pass, it's French. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably
goal line is crazy.
It wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Makes a move.
Yeah, I try to get around.
The offense started on the next drive. James Madison ready to go back on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell
That's
they're
pick.
paying attention.
That should have been
practice
pick.
this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
After the
He's open again. He's
back
open.
to the passing game.
Was he open on that one?
Man to the left. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
What? They have this play? Oh, what? Oh, man, I gotta try that. I gotta try that with this team. I need to run that way first, though. Oh, Mario, on this side. I could have did it just now.
Now on first down from the 40. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up
What?
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Oh, no. Oh, wow. Yep, can't try that. Not on them. Not on this team.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
A third and long coming up here. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. On the move, he fires. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Give to the running back. Knocked down after a pickup of 6, and they're trying to impose their will in the red zone. Balls at the 13.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Moving out of the pocket. Got enough space. Touchdown, Dukes. And the route is on.
What a day. His third rushing touchdown. When you've got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
And he puts through the extra point. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13.
Yo, using new playbooks is like really like dope in a sense, because it's like you really get to try like new plays and all that. I think it's kind of dope, in my opinion.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. The give to the back.
What?
That ought to be enough to move the chains and give Georgia Southern a first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. right back to the well. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's French. Makes the grab on the left. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Going to the running game.
Oh my gosh.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
Yeah, and listen, this guy's had a good day. I know they're trailing and they need to put some drives together, but I also wouldn't abandon him because he's had such a monster day, and he's been the bright spot so far for this offense.
The Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that run.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, James Madison, 56, Georgia Southern, 6.
From the gun, they'll try to...
Oh my goodness.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Well, it's a nice change up for offense because obviously in the 4th quarter you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
It's 1st down from the 11.
Oh no.
Handoff to the single running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Let's it fly.
What? Oh my.
He's trying to find his man for 6.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have
Why is there no one on the running back?
They're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job.
Why was there no one on the running back in the first place?
Touchdown, Eagles!
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
And he makes the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Yeah.
On the move from inside his 5.
Ugh.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the cover. coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Fires to the right.
You did not just drop that, bro. Oh my goodness, man.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He unleashes a long one. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. You have a big lead in the 4th quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, in saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think, you know, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I'm going to beat you on the recruiting trail in the future, and, you know, kind of take that, and a little rub their nose in it.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Running back searching for a hole. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's French. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the heels.
They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
The outstanding game has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the day.
No! Dang it, man.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Wants to fire on second down. Going for it all. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. And it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
Yeah, and I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football. But there is definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
What? No PI, bro? Okay. Okay.
Here late in the game. The Dukes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
And it's a great punt. Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
The give to the tailback.
Oh my gosh, bro. That middle is just constantly open.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. To the air. It's French. Bought a little time. Lets it go.
Oh, my goodness.
Got room at the 35. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll leave it with him.
I knew it.
Got some room, headed to the
What in the hell was that?
the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally,
Look at this.
Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed.
This man teleported into the end zone.
Let's keep working. This team's done that.
The man teleported into the end zone.
Just got a little casual with it and blew the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive.
Crazy.
4 plays. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19.
Excuse me.
He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Breaking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. Quarterback checking the play. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Got his man on the right. Still running at the 40. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Big facts. He definitely did.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He makes the connection. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but
Jaguars
to
is
find
crazy.
a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback.
Touchdown, James Madison. And the punishment.
I had to. He was wide open.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
Facing a third down and short from the 26. Dropping back, it's French. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people are.
Oh, I didn't think he was punting it.
Hopefully you can learn.
I didn't think he was going to punt it. I thought it was white card timeout. Oh, hell. Oh, okay.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the.
I was going to try to play one more time.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this.
I get time to throw it.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense.
Hey, it worked.
It's complete to the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
I was want to see if it worked.
A first down for the offense. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's going to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Oh my goodness, you dropped it, you bum.
Final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man.
You didn't get one deep ball there. Trash.
Hurdling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw.
And my quarterback went crazy today. My quarterback did his thing today. No picks. That play right there. I hope someone saw that play, because that play was crazy. Whoever's in here, I want to see that play just one more time, because that play. I hope they show it. Do I have it?
Presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh no, this is. That's the interception. What quarter was it? Oh, do I not have it? Oh, there it goes. This was crazy. Shoot. 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 Has he? Whoop. No, that play was wild. That play